Hey guys, it's Rowan, and today I'm going to be playing Sid Meier's Civilization Revolution. And I'm going to be showing you guys how to succeed on the Deity difficulty level. So, to start with, we're going to be playing with the Americans, because I am an American, and they hold a special place in my heart. Plus, they have some pretty darn good bonuses. So, the Americans begin the game with a great person, which you can either get a great explorer, which is bonus gold, a great builder, which gives you a bonus wonder, a humanitarian, which gives you bonus population, a great scientist, which gives you a free science, or a free tech, and there's also the culture person, which you can use to gain bonus culture in your city. The culture person, in my opinion, is the weakest one, and the great builder is by far the strongest. Their other bonuses that they get are 2% interest on gold reserves, which is really good. Just by having a whole bunch of gold built up, you passively gain additional gold. They get rushing units at half price in medieval time, which synergizes really well with their interest on gold reserves, letting you basically pump out units like crazy. In industrial times, they get +1 food from planes, which is, in my opinion, kind of their weakest bonus. But in modern times, they get factories triple production, which, in my opinion, is one of the strongest bonuses in the game. It allows you to just build like crazy, and once you get factories, you're unstoppable. So we're going to go ahead and start the game here. Now, one thing you can do to cheese the game on Deity level is to save right after the game begins, explore around, see what surroundings you have, and then reload and then start playing. I'm not going to do that because, as I said, it's really cheesy, and I want to show you guys how to do it the hard way. So, what?
Don't go that way, go up to the hill.
As you can tell, Awen is joining us today and proceeding to mock and criticize me. So I'm going to send my Great Explorer out to explore. Now you do have to be careful. They are defenseless. If anything attacks them, they will capture them. So I am just going to go ahead and settle my city right where I started. It's a pretty decent spot. They usually make sure you have plenty of food, production, and science wherever they start you. So, one thing you always want to do is go to Manage Workers, and you see how they're producing food and production? We don't want that. Because right away, they're going to take 5 turns to build a warrior. We need to scout out the map as quickly as possible.
Yeah, he's starving his people. What else is new?
Thank you, dear. I'm going to put both on production.
Taskmaster.
And we're going to build our warrior in 3 turns rather than 5. And that's going to let us scout out the map a lot faster. So I'm going to send this guy up here, and whoop, there's a barbarian.
Hopefully they don't come take you.
Well, I should be fine. It takes them a few turns to build up units. So I'm going to keep sending him out exploring because we'd like to find like some neutral city, some like, yep, one of those things.
It's called a friendly village.
Friendly village. Okay. Thank you, dear. And I just got science, pottery from that. Fantastic. And more map knowledge. So those are the kind of things that you want to scout out for. Now, we don't want to go too far from our base with the Great Explorer because, as Awen so kindly pointed out, we risk losing him. So I'm going to start sending this warrior on up here to go take out that barbarian because I don't like them and they need to be removed from the map.
They also leave nice presents behind.
You often get gold or technologies. So I'm going to start moving...
Or resources. Remember, they always drop a resource.
Yep, there's always a resource underneath neutral villages and barbarian encampments. So I'm going to keep scouting this guy, but if I move here, this barbarian, see how they have 2 flags? That means they have a raiding party now. If I move right there, they're going to capture my guy, so I'm going to just kind of go along the outskirts here and kind of make my way back towards town. So I really, really don't want to lose my explorer because that would be a rather crippling blow this early in the game. So now I got this warrior, though. He's going to go
Are you going to give them food anytime soon?
No. My people do not deserve food. They're not working hard enough.
Jeez, I'd hate to be Americans.
So, I've got my warriors going after these barbarians, and Washington should finish my last warrior before they get food. I like to build 3 warriors to start with.
Oh, look, you got the French.
Yeah, French infestation. We'll make peace with them right now. So, they're going to try and take this barbarian. If I attack this barbarian, they're going to attack it next turn and then conquer it and get the bonus. I'm just going to move right there, and I'm going to let them make the first move. Ooh, and look, I discovered a river, so bonus gold. And I'm going to use that gold to rush that warrior.
Yeah, we get food!
Well, if you keep complaining about it, nobody will get any food.
So and then they're going to be dumb now.
I'm going to put all of them onto making population. Get hard at work making babies there.
And being dumb.
And why are they dumb?
Because they have no science.
Well, they don't get science until they make me some babies. Oh, no. I just left my guy right in danger.
Yeah.
Cross your fingers that I don't lose them, which I probably will.
Bye-bye.
Oh, boy. Nope.
Oh, he just warned you.
Yep, I got lucky. But, yeah, be careful of that. I didn't see that I was putting him in danger. Or did I see that there? Was it?
No, okay. It was still in the fog of war. You're not a total
derp.
Derp.
Yeah. So I'm going to keep running him around, seeing what I can find. Oops. I don't like to send them on move orders because,
because he's indecisive and can change his thoughts in a moment's notice.
So I let the French make the first move here, and because of that, I'm able to take it for myself. Nothing for the French! And I got a caravan out of that, which is fantastic.
How did the French miss that one?
The caravan?
No, the other barbarian city over here.
Because the French aren't observant. Oh, now, let me explain something about caravans. They get 3 moves per turn. Now, I could move it into Paris, which is undefended, by the way. There's no flag on it, which means they have no units. Guess I know where I'm sending my warrior.
By the time you get there, they're going to have somebody in there.
Yeah, probably, but I'm still going to try.
Computer's not that stupid.
What you can do with this caravan is use it to scout out the map. Again, it's defenseless like your explorer, so don't get it too close to barbarians or you will lose it. So, and don't get your explorer too close to other, like the AI players, like the French or anything, because they will declare war on you and take it. Why would they let such a tasty prize walk away? Your caravan, on the other hand, nobody will ever declare war on you to take.
Because they get money from you running into their city.
This is true. Oh, and you're right. They have units defending. But I'm going to take my caravan and
because caravans can go into neutral territory without declaring, or in other people's territory without declaring war.
Thank you. Now, I'm going to heal this guy up. If I attack, I'm probably going to lose. So I'm going to let him
you got to go get to that barbarian.
Yep, that's where I'm heading. Thank you for reminding me, though.
Well, it looked like you were going in another direction.
I would never make such a mistake.
I'd go on the mountain.
Why do you say this?
Because it'd give you a better view than...
All right, fine. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And
ooh, uranium.
That is uranium. That's kind of rare to see.
It is.
I'm going to run him down over here, and it looks like this is just a little island. That might wrap around.
That might wrap around. Too bad you're not playing the British.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Because I've seen 2 dies, and British love dies.
Well, we'll cover British in another episode.
Hey, you're covering my civilization?
Well, why? You want to cover the British in an episode?
I might.
All right, well.
Ooh,
Yep, and this is why I'm scouting with a caravan. I'm stealing that from the French.
Yeah, the French are very unobservant.
Apparently. Let's see here, and I should be able to take this.
And why did you stay on the hill to attack that?
Because you get a bonus for attacking from a hill, which is fantastic, and this does not wrap around, apparently.
Well, there might be some down there.
Oh yeah, I think
area.
that's something. And this guy, where did he go? Oh, there he is. This guy's gonna go for this barbarian. They have defenses now, and one lone warrior a city cannot take. Although, just to point out, if you had cheesed the game and explored the map, what you could have done is, let's say I knew that's where the French started, you can take your starting settler, run them up here, grab the neutral encampment, the friendly village, possibly gaining bonus gold, run up here, settle your city, rush a warrior, walk in and take Paris, and start with 2 cities.
That's a lot of maybes.
Well, and that's a lot of cheese.
Yes, that's a whole platter of cheese.
That's a whole platter of cheese. Now, I have done that kind of thing before, but I think I'm better than that now. All right,
Yeah,
I'm not going to move there because that will just get me attacked.
Yes.
So that caravan's just going to chill. Because I really can't afford to lose the caravan. And if they take it, it's gone forever. You can't get it back by taking out the barbarians. Wow, this is a really uppity barbarian village.
Yeah, they almost got you.
That's twice now they've almost got me. So I get a plus 50% attack bonus for attacking from a hill, which is fantastic. You always want to attack from a hill if you can. And standing in a forest gives you a plus 50 defense bonus. And apparently attacking from the hill barely kept me alive there.
Yeah.
Wow, these are some vicious barbarians. So I'm going to move on down here and see what else there is to see. Although I really should be starting to move this guy back.
Oh, we got the Germans.
There's the Germans.
Good dog.
And this is probably a good time to start moving this guy back home because other players will declare on war you to take them. And let's not have that happen, shall we? Because I could really use the extra gold from him.
Are you going to take the gold now, or are you going to wait until the change of eras?
Well, Eowyn makes a really good point. If you wait until the change of eras, you get more gold from spending them. Now, I might just... oh, nice. I found
the
one of those.
Mississippi
Those are spots hidden all over the map. And you do get more gold for discovering them in later eras. They're just kind of like a hidden bonus to find. And the Spanish actually get additional gold for discovering those.
Oh, it looks like...
Well, I'm finding
the
everybody.
Arabs.
Yep, I'm finding everybody.
Well, that's what Deity usually puts them all over right next to you.
I don't think it matters whether it's Deity or not, because the maps are really small in Civilization Revolutions. Compared to, like, you know, Civ 5 or something like that, where the maps... Well, I guess if you're playing on small maps. But the maps are normally a lot bigger. Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to have to chill and heal.
Did France just build another city? Or, yeah, French. I
It's
think
possible. Why?
it looked like their culture had spread, but that could
No,
be because of...
yeah.
No, I think they have another city.
I'll look. I don't believe they have another city. Now, from taking that barbarian out, I got 40 gold, which is awesome.
And whatever they're standing on, which looks like cattle.
Yep. And since I'm playing the Americans, I get an additional plus 2 gold per turn. Now, once I get 100 gold, I will get a free settler. So, I definitely want to do that as soon as possible. And let's see. No, Paris is right there. They don't have another city.
Oh, maybe it was just the water.
Okay.
Water being light blue in Paris.
Yeah, that's fine.
But remember, the French have culture up the wazoo.
Well, the French start with a cathedral, so they get culture from their cathedral.
Which is better than a temple.
Which is a lot better than a temple.
Don't they just get it in Paris, though?
Paris, yes. So, if you happen to get a spy from a barbarian encampment, or... Oh, no, wait, you can't get them from barbarian encampments, just from friendly villages, I believe. If you happen to get a spy, you can run it into France and blow up their cathedral, and there's the Japanese, and really, really punish them early game. Which, if I get a spy, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing with it. Because the French do not get... Ooh, look, I get my settler next turn. The French... Oh, wait, when did my city grow? This is not good. I was not being observant. Which is, be very, very careful that you don't waste turns on Deity. You want to always be doing something productive.
Do you want them producing or do you want them growing more?
You'll see what I'm about to do in a second. I just got my settlers. Now, what I'm going to do, the reason I switched them to granary, I'm going to rush this granary. Because now I got my free settler. I don't need that gold at the moment. And that gives me a lot more growth.
Yeah.
Because the granary gives me +2 food in plains regions, which before only produced 1.
You didn't need to do any production. You were just going to buy it anyway.
Well, it made it cheaper.
By 1 turn.
But that's still gold saved.
But you could have gotten population. That population
No,
for
I
1
couldn't
turn.
have because there was no, well, there was 1 square pop. I would rather save the gold right now because I'm Americans and we get bonus gold for having gold. So, I'm going to take out these barbarians here. Well, I won't be able to take them out this turn, but looks like I didn't take any damage that time. Now, I won 3 times with these guys, so they got upgraded to veteran status, and they get 50% bonus combat effectiveness, and that's pretty awesome. And this guy is going to have to heal. Now, let's see here. Where do I want to put this city?
Well,
You want to put it somewhere with food and production, and it always does help to have some resources. Especially considering, like, when you're building your early cities, you want to try to keep them close to your capital, because it's harder to get them aid if they're being attacked, if they're really far away.
Yeah, they're under, they got oxen underneath there.
Yeah,
That's the food space.
That might be...
You can always put them on the crook of the river there, because you don't get anything from the actual, the thing that you set them on.
No, you don't. So you don't want to put them on the oxen. You won't get anything. The city wouldn't have a lot of production. Although, I believe oxen give production.
But the trees do, too.
Well, if I put them on the tree, they
No,
lose
I
the
say
tree.
put them on the desert tile right there in the crook.
No, that's too close to my capital.
It's just fine. It's 2 squares away.
It is, but if I get a courthouse, it's going to be awfully close.
Yeah, but courthouses aren't for a while.
Yeah, courthouses aren't for a while, but...
I'd rather keep them close together personally because that way the computer's not apt to be putting cities in the middle of your cities and having culture conflict with your culture.
It will be fine.
Alright, I'm just saying.
And I'm going to move this caravan here because apparently I can't go anywhere. I don't want to turn them in for gold yet. I want to keep exploring, but
Is there
you
anything
don't want
to
to
explore left?
Yeah, there's a lot to explore. Look at all this fog of war. You don't want to ever leave your caravan in the enemy territory. It can be captured. It's captured by bandits or something. It's like a random event. It's really irritating. Now, as you can tell, Awen, too, has played this game quite a bit on Deity level, but we have very different opinions on how things should be done. So, I guess she wants to do...
Oh, look, you just got able to use that accent.
Yep, awesome.
And you
And
still have 2 undiscovered
I'll
wonders.
let her do a tutorial of how to do British at some point.
Because I like boats.
Yeah, folks, she likes boats. And I'm going to settle right along the river. Rivers give a defensive bonus, so if it gets attacked from this side of it, any attackers are going to lose a lot of power. So settling along a river is usually pretty good. And look at that, a neutral village. So I'm going to just keep moseying along the map with my caravan here. Don't want to head up that way because of the barbarians. So we'll just take this and start heading up and around here. And kind of go down this way, see if we can find anything of interest.
You mean the Japanese that are down there?
Yes. So Washington should grow soon. And I'm not going to use that guy yet. I am doing as Roawyn so kindly suggested and saving him for a later era.
How much later are you going to wait for him? Just next era, or are you going to actually wait for a while?
I probably won't wait too long because on Deity, early game bonuses count a lot. I think, I'm not even sure where I want to send this guy. I think I'm going to send him up towards that barbarian. Why not? And I'm going to settle this here because once I get the irrigation and once I get the +1 food from plains bonus, this city is going to grow like crazy. So I'm just going to go and found St. Louis here.
St. Louis?
Mm-hmm. And since I get that oxen bonus, they're getting food and production, which is absolutely fantastic. And we're just going to grow like crazy.
Sometimes you got to have science because you're not learning nothing.
I know I'm not learning anything yet.
Okay.
And I can't rush the granary, but I'm going to rush it as soon as I'm able. I don't need to worry about science quite yet. I'm just growing my cities really quickly so then I can start focusing on science.
Just saying, science is good because you're missing out on all those first bonuses.
I guarantee I haven't missed out on too many. We're 7 turns in. So I'm going to grab this friendly village here and get 25 gold, which is fantastic.
Cheapskates.
Well, I believe from neutral village.
You got 40 from the other one, didn't you?
Maybe.
No.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, see? Cheapskates.
I'm actually, well, let's see. Do I want to rush the galley or rush the granary?
How close are you to the next point?
Quite a bit off. It's at 250 in its currency, which isn't a huge deal to rush. I'm actually going to rush this galley because getting the wonders that are on the map is very important. There's only 2 wonders, and I don't want the computer to get them before I do. So I'm going to start scouting out the sea. And the city doesn't need to build galley anymore. They'll start working on the hanging gardens. I could build, for wonders, either Stonehenge or hanging gardens. Hanging gardens gives you 1.5 times population in the city you build it in, which is amazing. Especially on a city that's growing really fast.
Plus Stonehenge expires too damn soon.
It does expire really soon. And I'm going to start researching...
Oh, yay! Yes, science!
Quiet, you. I'm going to start researching alphabet because I want to get libraries as quickly as possible.
Bronze working.
Libraries.
Bronze working.
You're the one complaining about science.
Yeah, so you can do bronze working so you can defend your cities. Wait until you have people marching on your cities and you have nothing to defend them with.
My cities are completely fine. I'm not going to lose any cities this early in the game.
Says you.
Nobody's even at war with me. We're fine. Everything's fine.
And Deity, that can change at a drop of a hat.
Yes, I'm well aware of this, but I'm fine. My cities are fine. We're all fine. So I'm going to start sending this warrior, I think, down and around because there's a lot to explore down this way. And the city's working on that granary. I can't rush that yet, but that's fine. So, see, it's going to be a while before I get alphabet. Oh, the French actually do have... Oh, no, never mind. It's just their culture.
Oh, they have a builder in there.
Oh, wonderful. I might have to try and get a spy and steal that.
At least they didn't actually use it to build a wonder before you.
That's true. They might not have had any wonders researched. Who knows? Alright.
Basically, people, that they have a builder that they settled in there. They're getting extra production because of it. But the other thing that a builder can do is instantly make something for you. And the biggest thing to use it for is a wonder. So we can use a spy and go and steal him.
If I happen to get a spy, which is going to be completely up to luck. And, well, it's going to be the job of my boat, hopefully, to find one.
But then, you know, he's always going to sit in there. He's not, like, instantly going to go use him or anything. So it's not like he's going away or anything.
No, but they are getting a significant bonus from having him.
True.
So the quicker I can remove that bonus, the better.
But yeah, but if I had a spy and I was going after Paris, I'd take out his cathedral first.
It depends on the situation.
That's just me. I'd go after the cathedral.
Depends on the situation, though, I think.
Because I like to use the British, and I like to use the British by culture flips.
I thought you preferred to do a night rush, but that's...
I like night rushes, too.
That's the object of another tutorial. We're not talking about the British today.
Viva la Revolution!
That's the French.
I'm sorry, but it's the American Revolution, and this time the British win!
Quiet, you. Who's doing the tutorializing? So I'm going to keep running this caravan over here and perhaps see what's around the Japanese.
Actually, you're by the Germans first.
I know.
The grays are German.
I'm heading.
The orange is Japanese.
I'm heading to the Japanese.
Last time I checked, Berlin was in Germany, not Japan.
I'm heading over to the Japanese. So, pardon Awen, she gets confused sometimes.
I think you're more confused.
But I'm going to go ahead and take out this barbarian, hopefully before Paris
notices it's there?
Well, yeah. Because if they take it, that's extra gold or whatever for them, and I don't want that.
Woo! Upgrade!
Yep, I just won 6 battles of these guys, so you get to pick a permanent upgrade. And Infiltration's really good.
But not on Warriors.
Well, it's really good endgame. If you get Leonardo's Workshop and upgrade the Warriors, then it will be really good to have.
That's a lot of ifs. I'd rather have Blitz on them to use
I'm going to go after Blitz as well, because it gives an extra move after attacking. So, and I just got Alphabet, which kind of wasted my turns of science.
Actually, you just... Isn't it on the Revolution? They just apply it to the next one that you're gonna choose.
Nope. You get overfill as bonus gold.
Oh, that's another civ.
Yes, you're thinking of a different civ. Any overfill from science gets converted to gold on this. And since I just got Alphabet,
Bronze working.
Yes, bronze working is what I was going for.
Because archers are awesome at defending the cities.
Yes, archers are awesome at defending cities.
Especially if you're the British.
Yes, especially if you're British. But we're not talking about the British. So, Washington's going to grow in 2 turns. I'm trying to get Washington really big, really fast. And we can just ignore that. That's just kind of... I don't know. It's
eye candy.
Yeah, it's kind of cool the first couple times you see it, but after that, it's just silly stuff. So now I've officially met the Japanese, and I'm just going to keep on moving right through their territory. Because as Awen so kindly pointed out, caravans can move freely through enemy territory, and I'm just
You're screwed.
Yeah, I just lost that caravan.
Yeah. Well, say goodbye to your caravan.
Did I notice that first before moving?
No.
Okay.
No. It was a fog of war.
Well, it can't be helped. I just lost that. That sucks, but well, that's the
game.
So I'm gonna keep exploring my galley.
Oh, did you tell what the galley can and cannot do?
Cannot go into deep water. Now, what I'd love to do is, if I had some movement, to sell these guys. But since they've already moved, I can't sell them now. So I'm just going to lose them. And it's disappointing. Once you move the boat, you can still move your ranger militia off it. So I'm actually going to throw them up onto this island, onto this hill to scout. And it revealed the whole island.
Plus, you're on a hill.
Plus, I'm on a hill. And there goes my caravan. Yeah. Drat. Oh, well. Them's the breaks. I got a lot of exploring done. I do lose out on a whole bunch of gold from losing that, but well, I'll cry about it later.
I think you've explored all you can without going into enemy territory.
I really have. So I'm going to start sending my warriors back, and they can go sit and defend. And right now,
wait.
I'm picking him up. Don't worry. Make sure to take your scout with you. And I'm going to keep moseying around in my boat and revealing more territory. Because on Deity, you want to explore as fast as possible. And I do not want you guys doing production. We want to get science. We want to pull ahead as quickly as possible on the science game.
Did you see if anybody had bronze working yet?
You don't get a first tech bonus for a bronze working.
No, I thought you got a free archer.
You do not get a free archer. The first row of technologies don't give anything, and neither does... here, let me go to the tech tree. Ceremonial burial doesn't. So if you go to the tech planner, they may show that you got it first, but it doesn't really matter. All of this first row gives absolutely nothing, and ceremonial burial gives nothing. Everything else in the game gives something. So.
And it could be something good, or it could be something whatever.
Well, most of the bonuses are good. Anything free is really
but there
good.
are better things.
Yeah, well, yes.
There's a hierarchy. There's good, better,
and there's
best.
bronze working.